You already filming? All right, so we got one C zone, all the rest in the A, okay? And then over here, same thing. One C zone and all the rest in the A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, my time was 16.21. Here's Will's first run on the Mark 18 drill. Shooter ready. Stand by. All right, 18.07. Let's go check out the target. How'd that feel?
I felt like I was fast, but I wasn't like aiming properly.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 C.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 3 flyers on one. Yeah, and you called it. You got 1 mic and 2 C over here. Okay, so a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C's and 1 miss. To my what I have 2 C's, right?
Yeah.
And yours was about 2 seconds slower.
Okay.
But that was our first run of the day. We'll see how it progresses throughout.
Yeah.
Hi, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. We are here on the range today, so bear with any gunfire you hear in the background. Today's topic of discussion is going to be realistic expectations of your gear in a without rule of law situation. Before we get too deep into it, this weapon is loaded. My Glock 19X is loaded. His Glock 19X is loaded. And we'll talk about the 4 rules of firearm safety. Treat all weapons if they're loaded. Keep your fingers straight off the trigger until you're ready to engage. Never point your weapon at anything you don't intend to destroy. And be aware of your target and your surroundings. All right, guys, the Discord is live, before I forget, and the Patreon is live. So if you like this content and that stuff interests you, check it out, as we are trying to build a community here on freaking YouTube. All right, guys, so we just got done doing a little bit of running and gunning with the Mark 18, and this video is kind of started with the inspiration of realistic expectations of a without rule of law or a grid down situation. Before we get too deep into it, what were your thoughts on the drill, having never fired this drill before?
Yeah, so for me, that drill was pretty fast-paced. It felt good, but it's like you have to get a really good balance between speed and accuracy, and I think that would be a big battle for a lot of people. I definitely had some issues with it, but going forward, the more repetition you get, the better you're going to get at it, obviously.
Right, so you had no idea. So for backstory, Will had no idea that we were going to the range today for work. We got a window of work, and I'm that buddy that never has a solid plan. So we came out here. He had no idea what the drill was. I've never fired it, and we immediately just jumped into the video, and that's kind of the freaking the expectation. We'll go and talk about the gun real quick. So the gun we are running is, we'll just unload it for the freaking safety Nazis on the internet. Okay, the gun we're running is a Mark 18 from Daniel Defense. It is running a Ruger freaking lower. We just have backup Magpul sights, a 1000 lumen TLR or a Streamlight light, a Sig Sauer Romeo 5 with a 3x magnifier from EOTech. We won't talk about this thing because based on what the ATF decides to do, this thing may get either registered as an SVR or may get rid of it. We'll see what happens. Okay, guys? And of course, we have another one of the paint jobs. But yeah, that is the gun we're running in the video. Okay, so let's talk about realistic expectations for the end of the world / bugging out. So what are your thoughts on bugging out?
So honestly, I feel like if you have the means of, going out there, getting your own protection, like, by all means do it. But I feel like some people, go over the top with it, and it's really not necessary.
Yeah, so let's talk about people that go over the top. So guys, I want everyone to go and put their big boy hats on and look in the mirror. And this isn't to freaking isolate anybody, but if you can't, we'll just say run a mile in your plate carrier with a full loadout with your rifle and an assault pack, and I'm not talking about sprinting a mile, I'm talking about jogging or moving at a moderate pace for a mile. If you can't do that, and then at the end of the mile have realistic marksmanship expectations, bugging out is kind of a fantasy. It's more like Lord of the Rings or Star Wars.
Yeah.
So if that's you guys, you need to really think about your physical fitness. Physical fitness needs to be a cornerstone of your life. It shouldn't just be, oh, I have to go to the gym today, or oh, I haven't been to the gym in 3 days. It needs to be how many times a week would you say people need to be actively in the gym?
At minimum, I would say about 4 times a week.
4 times, and with that,
at the very least.
yeah, and with that, those 4 days, you're not half-assing it, guys. You're in there. You have a plan, and if you're strength training, you need to have some sort of cardio in there, either beforehand or after. Maybe it's a separate workout that day, but some form of cardio. I mean, you don't have to be out here running every day, but you can freaking walk a mile before as the free workout starts to kick in, that kind of thing, guys. So that's going to be the first thing for all you bug out enthusiasts is physical fitness. If you don't have the basic level of physical fitness where you can't at least come out here, do the drills we're talking about doing, and move a mile beforehand, you're not there yet, and that's okay. It's not an attack on you. It's kind of a checkpoint right there. Okay, so physical fitness. Anything else you want to cover for physical fitness as far as bugging out?
So I know Grantham talks about it a lot.
Yep.
You can have all the gear, that you can afford or whatever, but without the proper training, guys, like you're as good as dead. So
you're a loot drop.
Exactly.
You're 1 round away from a dude with a SKS, a freaking 10 round 7.62x39, and a freaking commie rig with no armor. That dude's gonna one tap you because he can outmaneuver you.
Exactly.
And you can have your MK18s and whatever, but it doesn't matter if you don't have a PT and a realistic expectation of an understanding of tactics. And I'm not talking about how to maneuver around Stalingrad in World War II. I'm talking about I'm getting shot at, base of fire, either withdraw using cover or flank using cover. That basic expectation of that, I mean, you're just a freaking walking loot drop on Destiny 2. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we talked about physical fitness. Next thing we'll talk about is gear, okay? So if you don't know how your gear is going to work when you actually put it on, get out to the range and start doing drills, then you're a freaking liability, right? I'll take 10 dudes with a PSA, and this is no attack on PSA. I would take 10 dudes with a PSA, this isn't one, but 10 dudes with a PSA rifle, 16-inch, and with a bunch of Condor crap gear, right? And I would take those 10 dudes, if they're in the freaking gym every day and they're studying and trying to be a modern day patriot, I would take those 10 dudes over 1 or 2 freaking SF dudes any day of the week. Yeah. And the reason is, with those 10 patriots, you have a squad, you have a base of fire, and a freaking maneuver element. And we don't need a bunch of SF dudes out here trying to beat the freaking shot timer. We need people with a realistic expectation of reality, okay? So with that being said, we're going to do a quick break because I know some of you Zoomers are getting bored. You notice that the head boxes on both of these targets are fresh. We're going to go back. We're going to do a control pair at 25 meters. I'll do 2 of them over here. Will do 2, and then we'll come back and continue talking about realistic expectations for a grid down situation. Anything you want to add before we cut?
No, that's all.
Okay. All right, we're going to move up range, guys, and do a couple of drills. All right. Do you understand the course of fire?
Yes, I do.
All right, shooter ready. Stand by. Get moving, get moving. All right. Time, 21:48. I could tell you were focusing on accuracy.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let's see what it looks like. How did that run feel?
Better. Slower, though.
Clean, left target clean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You pulled 1C. It looks like, right? Right here? Right?
Yeah.
So 1C, but I could tell you were being more deliberate with your accuracy, right? What do you think?
More repetition.
Yep, more. Hey, it's almost like we always harping on training, right?
Yeah, yeah,
all right.
Yep.
All right, guys, so we just fired a bunch of drills again. Before we continue, what are some AR thoughts on the drills?
Like I said in the beginning, just need to focus on speed and accuracy. Like you have to have a good balance between the two. So I noticed in the beginning, I was pure speed. Just bow, 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 trying to get
throwing rounds.
Yeah, just
5,
throwing
5,
rounds
6
all over
everywhere.
the place. But towards the end, I was focusing more on accuracy. So obviously my times got a little bit slower.
Mm-hmm.
So it just takes a lot of repetition. practicing, that speed, but also like getting that accuracy down at the same time. It takes time, guys.
And a little bit of footwork.
Yep.
You notice a little bit on our footwork. As we got used to the drill, we're driving into position, bringing that gun up faster. Okay, so footwork. I know the internet loves to talk about room clearing and footwork, guys. Footwork is kind of important but don't go overboard with it. I would say don't go fucking crazy with it. But you probably should know how to get into position with the gun. With the gun already coming out as you're getting into position, as opposed to getting in position and driving the gun up, right? Okay, so yeah, I think the drill is fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Guys, maybe the real lessons were the buddies we've met along the way. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So we'll talk about community right now. Community. Guys, I'm looking at you. Special Forces operator, you're dry firing every day. You are literally maxing out freaking bench press, deadlifts, and squats every other day. You're a Chad, but you have no friends. So who's gonna watch your back? I just want you to think about that for a second. You could be the biggest Chad in the world, but if you don't have 10 buddies with some armor, okay, we'll just talk about what we're wearing real quick, because I know the internet's gonna ask. Yep. We're both wearing iPro. We're both wearing Ear Pro. That's attached to our helmet on all girls. We both have a level 3 ballistic helmet. OpsCore, pick one, go get one. He doesn't have his mask on. We always carry a mask with us. That way people, I know tattoos, got it, but that way people can't identify you quickly, okay? And anonymity, what's the word I'm looking for? Being anonymous. Yeah. Kind of a big deal. We both have level 4 plates. Check out Hesco armor, okay, on T-Rex arms. Get you some level 4 plates or whatever you can afford. Okay.
Cry is another good one.
Yep, Cry JPC. I'm rocking an AC1. He's rocking a JPC. Okay. As far as belts, we're rocking Ronin belts with a Safariland holster, Glock 19X for both of us. I wonder why. Okay. Boom. Mic drop right there. Okay, Safariland holster, S-Tech, magazine pouches, gloves. Always have extra gloves accessible, guys. Guns get hot, and also people, when they get shot, you don't want to be messing around with somebody if you don't have latex gloves, or bad guys typically stink, so you want some way, if you're detaining people or working with people, to actually protect your hands. Oh yeah. What else? We're rocking freaking Solomon's. Is that what you got?
Solomon's.
Yep, Solomon shoes. Okay, and Cry pants and combat shirts. Gucci, whatever. But guess what? Back to what we were talking about before. None of this fucking matters. Excuse my French. If you don't have a community of guys that you can call or a place to meet, if the world goes to shit, the government goes tyrannical, Russia invades, the zombie apocalypse begins. If you don't have a squad of buddies that are all on the same sheet of music, working, IFACs. We both have IFACs on our belt because I know that people are going to freak out about IFACs. Okay, yes, you need a way to plug holes and make holes. Good to go. But yeah, community, guys. Get out there, get a community. That's why we have the Discord channel, so you can get down there. Be careful what you say in there, though. The feds are always lurking. Always. Don't be down there posting. And don't be down there saying, let me see y'all's SBR bills. Fuck off. How about that? Okay? All right, so we talked about community. We talked about PT. We talked about the gear. Remember, if I would rather have 10 guys with PSAs and 10 magazines in their Condor rig that are ready to fucking work, that know what's going on, okay? What have we not covered?
We pretty much hit everything.
Yeah. Guys, keep your car every day before you park it in the drive, 3/4 tank or above, okay? Have at least 2 months worth of water on hand. Have, I would say, a minimum 5,000 rifle rounds and 5,000 pistol rounds on hand, with a minimum of 15 magazines per your rifle and 10 magazines for your handgun. If you're not there yet, that's fine. Have an ability to carry gear, a mystery ranch pack or whatever. If you can't afford that, go out and get a freaking assault pack, an army assault pack, a way to carry 48 hours worth of gear. Because guess what? You may have the most Gucci, best freaking loadout at home, but the second you step out that door, you're going to realize, this shit is heavy. I need a lot of water to sustain myself, and people are trying to kill me, so I need a lot of ammo. Yeah. All right. Anything you want to cover?
Just make sure you stock up on that ramen too.
Yep, ramen. Right. Yeah. JetBoil is a good way to do it if you're a coffee guy. Yeah. But yeah, guys, just don't get overboard. Just realize that Saudi Arabia has sided with Russia and China. China and Russia are having talks about creating their own freaking alliance. Okay. We got Ukraine that's already been invaded by Russia. We got political things that we can't really discuss here that are going on inside the United States. So you just need to be ready. You need to be ready today. And if you're not ready, you need to take real steps to getting ready, guys. Guys, in summary, be a good dude. Get out to the range with the buddies. Get some fucking rounds down range. Doesn't have to be a Gucci Mark 18. Notice I have a sick freaking sour Romeo 5 on this gun. But if you have a bunch of dudes with a similar caliber and a similar mindset, you are the freaking weapon. Okay, and that is something that people need to remember. Guys, check out the Discord, check out the Patreon. Until next time, this is going to be Trench Grenade and Big Will signing out. Cheers. Yeah, we're awkward. Fuck off.
$18.45.
Okay, and most of those felt good. Yep, and they look good too. Left side, all alphas. Right side, all alphas. Damn, son. All right, you want to do it one more time?
Yeah.
All right, okay, guys, we're going to do Glock 19X drill, 2 rounds per position. For safety reasons, because we are in a flat range here, we are going to be drawing with a handgun after we do the about face. All right, shooter, do you understand the course of fire?
Yes.
All right, stand by. Get moving. Yep. $16.09. All right, let's go check it out. How'd that feel compared to the rifle? We did not switch out targets, but you should be able to see. 9 mil. So 1, 2, 3. The rest are good. Yep. 3 misses, or 3. 3. We'll call them non-vitals.
God damn.
Okay. 1, 2,
That right
3,
target,
4, 5. So a total of 1, 2, 3. Wait, how many we got over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Charlies.
All right, shooter ready.
Guys, go ahead and say in the comment section that Big Will just needs to go ahead and freaking buy his Mark 18. Because I guarantee you he's convinced now. All right.
Shooter ready.
Yep.
$16.57. Jesus.
That felt good too. Okay. 1 Charlie on the left. Clean right. 1 Charlie on the left, clean right target. How'd it look? Felt good. All right, we're going to switch over, guys, and let Big Will do a second run.
Shooter ready.
Yep. Here we go. Well, we really should have marked it. 1, 2, 3. So one of these is mine, for sure. Because you had 3. I must say that's me right here, for sure. God damn it. You had 5 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one of these is me as well. So 2 out. Is that what we're saying? I'm sure the comment section is going to be like, you missed the one on the right. Chill. What was the time? 15. All right. We want to do it one more time?
Sure.
All right, let's do it again. All righty. Shooter, do you understand the course of fire?
Yes, I do.
All right. Shooter ready. Stand by. 1831. 1831. How'd that one feel?
Awful.
Oh God. Okay. I can already see a couple of C zone here. One. We had 3 initially, minus mine. We had the 3. So what? 3?
Yeah.
3 on 3 C's. Dang. Well, that's why we out here though. That's why we out here. We out here getting the training in. You know what I'm saying? John Wick, excommunicado.
Get ready.
Yep. Okay. Maybe one here. I don't know. We'll have to review the footage on that one. It's fucking impossible to tell.
Yeah.
But, all right. I guess we'll be able to tell on camera maybe. Who's to say? Yeah. But, all right, guys. Hope y'all enjoy the content. Hit the like and subscribe button. All the stuff. All righty.